Despite the stories differing between the different versions, they all focus on the adventures of the prince, a son of the Persian king Shahraman. Chronologically, they are set in between Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, and its sequel, Warrior Within, and are intended to fill the 7-year gap between the two games and show how the prince's outlook on the world changed. In the console and Windows version, the prince is sent by his father Shahraman to learn leadership from his brother Malik. Finding the city under siege, the invaders seek Solomon's army, a powerful supernatural force imprisoned with the palace. Malik releases Solomon's army in the hopes of destroying the enemy army, despite the prince's warning. With the army turning on everyone, the brothers end up with half of the seal that kept the army at bay. Separated from Malik, Prince is drawn into a spiritual haven by Razia, queen of the married jinn. The army is led by Vatash, an Ifrit jinn who despised the alliance between humans and jinn organized by Solomon and Razia. The two halves of the seal must be reunited for Vatash and the army to be stopped. Despite attempting to reunite with Malik, they are continually separated by circumstance, and Malik begins falling under the army's influence as he absorbs the power of the defeated enemies through his half of the seal. The prince is shielded from the Sand's corruption by Razia's powers. When they meet Ratash, Malik seemingly kills Ratash only to be possessed by him, which destroys his half of the seal. Despite the prince's wish to save Malik, Razia tells him that Malik can only be freed by killing him and Ratash. Razia is forced to transfer herself into a magical sword which can kill Ratash, as destroying one jinn requires another's power. The prince succeeds in killing Ratash, fatally wounding his brother who dies in his arms. The prince leaves Razia in the city and goes to tell Shahraman of Malik's death. The Wii version has the prince and a jinn called Zahra explore a ruined kingdom while fighting a sentient plant which overtook it. In the PSP version, the prince goes in search of the fire spirit Ahihud, who is killing royal princess to prevent a prophecy of his death. Allied with Helem, the spirit of time, he frees her sisters, whom Ahihud had been using as a power source. With the spirit's help, he fulfills the prophecy and kills Ahihud, bidding farewell to the spirits. In the DS version, the prince is kidnapped by a cult whose master wants to use his blood and Razia's magic to become all powerful. An amnesiac prince reunites with Razia to reclaim his memories and her power. They defeat the master after he attacks the princess home of Babylon, but it costs Razia's life.